if no one, whoever's listening, if you're not on Twitter, you will not understand this whatsoever. But there was, just addressing the elephant in the room here, there was a podcast that, had some words to say about fan created podcasts that don't have credentials, that don't have insider access, that don't have, just, I guess they just don't like the idea of two fans doing a podcast because, what are they going to listen to it for? What are they going to gain out of it? And then this individual capped it off by saying that the podcast that he was basically subliminally tweeting or subtweeting was associated with the Blue Wire Network. And I went back to the drawing books and had to think of who he could be talking about. I was thinking of all the podcasts on the Blue Wire Network. I don't know how many I could name off the top of my head, but you think of Light Years, it's like, no, probably not. And then you get to ours, and it's like, man, they were really talking about us.
The Death Lineup,
and
Scared of the Death Lineup,
scared of the Death Lineup, and one, yeah, our podcast audio sounds better than yours, and two, we got two words for you, Cyrus. Just cue the music at some point, but maybe we could do that in post-production. All right, that was my spiel.
Well, that guy got a lot of attention. I saw Blue Wire, Kevin, KJ I think they made a shirt based off of what he said, and yeah, we'll see what happens with that. It's gonna be, I don't know. I think he'll he got his like 10 seconds of fame based off of a take. He probably thought it was a hot take, and he's just probably frustrated that some of those fan podcasts are a little bit more popular than his. But oh well, maybe he'll, he should probably apologize and just go on his merry way. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
He should.
I don't
He
know.
probably should. He's just trying to. What am I looking for? He's just like trying to he's trying to make sure you can't put the entertainment, the way people consume entertainment, he's trying to like gatekeep it. It's like, man, this is more than just sports. Like, some people listen to these strictly for entertainment. Like, even if Bill Simmons didn't have the access and the insider info, it's like just such an interesting person, the way he talks, I'd still listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
So he just can't gatekeep the way people entertain or consume entertainment.
Yeah, he's frustrated. That was his Clay moment. Clay got kicked out of the game. That was Cyrus. He was just,
it was his first ejection,
throwing flames at people for no reason whatsoever. So Light Years was like, what did we do other than create a popular podcast with a great community of listeners? My guy, what he should have asked them, like, hey, how can I get more listens? Like, what did you guys do? How can I got this credential. I get to go to these games. Connor, at least he's a writer, so he writes stuff. I don't know what Cyrus does other than that podcast, but otherwise,
just keep the Death Lineup out your mouth, man.
Yeah, leave us alone, man. We're just having fun.